not all carbonate is rock. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not. So do scientists' kids play in the carbonate box? Which way did I turn to get here? It doesn't matter, right?
Does not matter.
285 is roughly the way we're going.
Roger.
I don't trust
Go this way.
any of this stuff here. So.
You don't trust what?
Any of that. This has been moving the entire time.
Everything's moving tonight. Oh,
Yeah.
Everything's on holiday. It's running for weather, I guess.
You want to power cycle everything?
We did before we went off deck.
No, everything.
On purpose, or?
We're going to bring everything down.
Yeah, it gets power cycled at free dives and
Some
Yeah,
ore
that looks like-
clams.
Yeah, another clam bed right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wanna go over the top of that, please?
can do.
Oh my gosh.
Some live ones in there, I think. All gray.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going to the waypoint.
Copy.
What's that run, like 70?
What's that? From where to where?
What you were doing? Where does it show that on your screen? 'Cause I
bottom down here.
Ah, okay.
And then right next to it is the bearing. So it's
Gotcha.
the range and the bearing right next to each other.
This whole time I thought you were just guesstimating bearing. What?
Oh man, that would be
so
pretty cool.
much better.
Yeah, just like moving that. I should have never told you that.
Are we on full wide angle on the camera?
I don't think so. Oh.
Great, thank you.
He just wanted to see the cores a little better.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure there was.
You all still there?
I typically do just a bit of a zoom to reduce the corona around the edge, but I don't see it tonight. Maybe I'm thinking of Argus.
No,
You're talking about this?
Yeah, she brought it out and then
Oh
she put it
yeah,
back
she
in.
did. Yeah, I missed it. You can clutch in if you want.
Not as many rockfish as I feel like there would be.
Yeah,
Is that another tiny octopus?
yeah. There's a little
Oh.
octopus next
Oh my
to
gosh,
that.
that's another octopus.
Oh my god. Did you guys see that there was another octopus over there?
Are we moving yet?
There's another octopus?
I'm about to step.
Yeah, you can
Sorry.
call it in if you want.
Bridge nav. .40 meters, 285. Thank you.
They're so cute.
Laser zoom there if you want. Yeah, perfect.
Hi, buddy.
He's
Hi.
still my beating heart.
I don't know, I think that might be a pretty ugly little octopus.
And
Too
Oh,
much
did
zoom.
you see? He did not like that.
Sorry, I tried to come around too far and got
He's sensitive.
tail tucked.
Oh, it's gone forever. Oh, no, there it is. It's
There
in
it is.
bubble cam.
All right.
Okay,
Bye,
well,
bud.
You can keep on going. This is why I don't follow Twitter, because I'm sure there was just a stream of people upset at me calling it an ugly octopus.
Yeah.
I was also up here just going, what's all this racket about with these kids? Looking up and I saw the octopus. I'm like, what's the big deal?
Senile.
Yeah.
It happens when you get a biologist, a geologist, and a chemist on the same All in 3 chairs in the back row.
I've definitely
It can be really entertaining.
become less keen on the charismatic megafauna and more interested in the corals as the years go by.
Excuse?
Yeah.
The octopus pods count
To me,
as
corals are charismatic megafauna.
That's what I'm saying. I like that. That is what I like better nowadays than the octopus.
But it's a baby octopus.
Yeah, right.
What's a baby?
It's fun sized. What's this sea pen here? Oh, is that the one we saw earlier? Same species?
I think so.
Halopteris?
Halopteris, possibly, yeah.
Does this work again?
You can zoom in a bit there if you want.
So sad.
I'm waiting for Argus.
Part of me wants to wake Meredith up for this guy. This is
Meredith,
good.
there's cool stuff.
Palooza. Right?
Can
Cool.
we turn off the lasers for a second, please?
Turning off.
Nice.
A nice shot right there.
Got it.
I can zoom a little bit more.
Polyp
shot.
action.
Yeah.
Mm.
We still waiting for Argus?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
If you stay zoomed in there, I'll just see if the vehicle will float. Get a shot of it on the way out. Fall gently float.
Interesting how the polyps are all on one side.
That's actually indicative in some of these species, whether they grow all the way around or leave one side basically naked of polyps, and
It's interesting.
that's how you can tell some of the species apart.
All right. Got lots of shots of that.
Off we go.
I thought it was
Bye-bye.
because snowboarders had scraped one side of it doing tricks off it, so
Yeah.
it's good to hear it was.
That's ridiculous, Andrew. I won't stand for it.
I wasn't judging.
What is this big thing? Crab.
Look at that crab.
Wow.
Why does it look like that? Oh, that's a tanner crab just like standing really high up.
Is it? Or is
Is
it
it a tanner or is it
spider
one of
crab?
the king crabs?
Looks like a
Oh, spider crab? I'm just going to throw out all the crab names I know.
Spider crab? super tall crab?
Hermit crab?
Did you say super tiger crab?
Giant Pacific crab? Seems like giant Pacific is always the species.
Early lawless days of naming stuff. Giant Pacific.
Yeah. Lawless, they were just practical.
Except you named something the Galapagos shark that's found all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys follow satellite sensor naming, but all I don't know if you get the weekly, the periodicals.
Yeah, man, I got it, man.
But
I get it in my emails all the time.
yeah,
I got
but
notifications.
They just kept.
I'm on the listserv.
They ran out of ways of describing them as like high resolutions, as like advanced, very high resolution, and hyper, whatever, you know.
Advanced high ultra joy.
Yeah, they just kept going. Kind of like a joke at this point.
Oh, look at those corals up ahead.
Yeah.
Oh wow, here
Lots
we go.
of cool coral.
So we're, I
That's
would
what we
say, in the
collected.
vicinity of
Actually, stuff
for
like that,
sure.
they need to start doing like high 2.0.
Right.
Start doing generational. Supposed to like.
Is the boat still moving now, or?
Boat has ceased moving, so you're kind
Sweet.
of in your tether region.
Roger.
Yeah, there's multispectral
Andrew?
and paper spectral. Sorry,
Yeah?
go ahead.
I don't know what your Niskin situation is, but if you could spare one for some eDNA, I don't want to request if you have water to sample, but
Well, we do have water to sample, but it's in my interest as well to collect eDNA. And so let's fire a Niskin here.
All
Can do.
right. That'll be Niskin number 2.
It was here that you wanted it, right, Erica?
yes, please. This is great.
You want me to just stay here? Or do you want me to try to find you on Argus?
I don't care. It's up to you.
Changing my head in.
Chrysopathies is kind of like when you take too long to get rid of your Christmas tree.
There's actually one in Southern California that's antipathies, and its nickname is Christmas tree coral.
I think I'm familiar with that one.
You're on mute.
072?
Yep.
See if I can see it in Argus.
Good.
Yep.
Cool.
I didn't get to see it in Argus.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll stop until we find a seat.
Yeah, we're getting close to that waypoint.
I got a few hits on the waypoint. Close.
Oh yeah, right. We're like on top of it, not
Pretty much.
because we can't reset DVL because of all the markers we placed. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, if the idea is maybe we go back, but we're actually not really that far. I mean, all of these vehicles are only with like 15
20
meters.
meters to the north, maybe?
Yeah.
This red one here. Yeah. That's it.
So I'd like to follow this depth band around a little bit more to the west, and then maybe come up over the rise and down to the other side.
Sure.
Copy.
You want to just interrogate this tether length here? We haven't quite been to the J2 site yet.
Yeah, let's interrogate the tether length.
Yeah. Here's a zoom out of what that contour looks like.
Carrie, is
Andrew there? Carrie!
Carrie!
Yay!
You're here.
Wow. We're glad you're finally with us.
How are you doing, Carrie?
Oh no. All right.
Uh,
No, Carrie.
It's a big crab.
Yeah.
So I want to come to the north from here, is that right?
That red cross right here. but it's only
Deep
as
sea
accurate as,
sole.
you know.
Gonna be to the
What was
north.
that?
We just went by a deep sea sole.
Deep sea sole.
Oh yeah. Haven't seen a lot of fish here.
Yeah, it's actually been fairly depauperate in fish.
What?
It's been fairly depauperate in fish compared to the other sites.
Yeah. What? Do we know any reasons that might be?
I do not.
Yeah, I feel like they've been so far over really soft, muddy sediment without much other fauna. They've also been on the side of those walls earlier. They've been kind of everywhere, so it's weird that they're not here, and we've been in this depth too.
It's more of those clam hash, or dead clams.
Mm-hmm.
Some dead clams.
It's a pretty coral off to the right.
Yeah. And we're off the carbonates.
I have 0 beams on Doppler. That's what's going on. I was wondering why our Doppler.
Going downhill, I guess.
At the 4 now?
Going too low, going downhill.
Perhaps, yeah. So who knows? You're probably around the site right now.
I'm definitely pinging on the waypoint there.
Yeah.
Is the blue the other Herc?
Where in Ravnav? So that's teal.
No, in yours.
This one here.
That gray, blue, lavender is that other Herc?
Gray, blue, gray.
Yeah, that.
That gray is Hercules USBL.
Okay.
So that's relative to Argus, so that should be fine. And normally it looks to me like in an accurate position right now.
Okay.
Our DVL is drifted over
Is
time.
drifting. Okay.
Due to dropouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't reset it, because it drifts anyways, right? So
right. I mean, I can.
The track will be.
So it's not gonna.
You can't track back on a drifting DVL,
Right.
can you?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But I didn't trust the USBL. Now I kind of do, because it's where I expect it to be. Before we were having it was saying we were like 40 meters behind the ship, and that did not make any sense.
Yeah, it's pretty tight now.
So yeah, now's the time. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Roger.
Okay.
Wonder what happened with Carrie.
Yeah, that
nice
was.
and clear. And
Yeah, it said she logged in.
I'm still.
Oh, she said she's still here. I heard her in the background for a second just now. We can barely hear you, Carrie.
Carrie?
I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, there.
How about now?
Yeah,
How's my volume now?
you sound good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Great.
We've collected some cores already. There was a microbial mat a little ways back. We got 4 there.
Oh, great.
I'm going to come about to find you.
Yeah, Roger.
You want to travel along this, you said now?
yeah, I thought maybe continue along to the west for a little bit, and then.
Roger.
Sorry, I think I knocked over your mug on the ground.
Moving the ship west.
Moving ship
Sound
west.
good? 261.
Sure.
260. Try that. You want to follow the contour, right?
Yes, I'd like to follow the contour.
Bridge nav. .50 meters, bearing 260.
So Carrie,
You'll have to turn back around to the left, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
The site's sort of
You can look west now. a turn in the tether doing that.
That's the thing I don't get. Like, it looks straighter to me when I was like that than when it was before.
Yeah, I jumped over to the Nautilus channel. Did you hear me on that?
It's easier when we're moving if both the vehicles are lined up. I can stay in front of Argus with Herc, and I know how far to sweep back and forth, and blah, blah, blah. So if the USBL takes a holiday, we still know where we are.
Yeah, those holidays have been strange. Like this, I believe, this makes sense.
Yeah, that's a decent track.
But man, that was really not ideal. I think the head is misbehaving, and the one in the hull.
It's interesting.
What's the offset again?
Nice
It's like what, 40?
Well, right now I don't think there's much of one, but
Can we start
So
heading slightly more to the left, please?
Yeah, you want me to come to the left?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's moving left now up the hill a bit, all right?
Yep.
Are we right on a ridge here, are we, or just a contour line?
this is a contour line.
I know.
I wonder what it looks like over here on the thing.
Where?
Nothing. Sorry, I'm talking to Andrew.
Okay.
Well, I like that idea. So Leela was asking what it looks like on the top of this pinnacle, and I think two ways we could go is one, we could go up a depth contour and then head back to the start, or we could go over the top and see how that is.
Yeah.
I think it might.
It doesn't seem that steep. I think it's going to be pretty decent terrain as far as like. What?
Excuse me, yawning.
Yeah. So why don't we?
I've been here before.
Oh. I like snowstorms.
I recognize this.
Recognize this dust.
This handiwork?
What were you saying, Andrew?
I was saying, how about we
At the tug.
head due south?
Yeah, it looks like we'd get there pretty fast
And we
that
can
way.
just loop over the top of the mound.
Yeah, I can hold here. Bridge nav. Hold position here, and then we'll change the move to 50 meters bearing south. Thank you.
Gonna force me to fly back through my dust cloud again. It's because of once. I like flying through the clouds actually, but other people find it boring.
Also hoping at the top there's nice big carbonate boulders and
Yeah.
cracks and
Yeah.
different critters there. We have some more clamp shells present there.
Definitely going up the hill now.
Yeah.
You can turn to the south, Mike.
Copy.
Some more carbonate. Oh no. I'm typing observations and I don't know where it's going because it has not been submitted.
All of them?
No,
Oh.
just like the last one or two. When I switch between capture and the chat and stuff, it's sometimes
Yeah. Just typing into the
oblivion into nothing.
Yeah.
Come right around south, Mike. No. Due south. Increase your head.
Yeah, that'd be good. Then we can check out our
Get lined
heading
up.
offset.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually seem too bad, but
It's a nice view from Argus right now.
Oh yeah. Herc is so photogenic.
It's only taken me 3 seasons for any to get this.
to get what?
The way you guys roll. It's got the whole eye in the sky and getting them lined up and all that. Yeah.
We'll get there, Dan.
Slow learner. But
Yeah.
aren't used to having an eye in the sky. So.
Yeah.
Or knowing that there's an eye in the sky.
Decades of operating vehicles, and you could occasionally see yourself if you had a camera on your TMS.
Video switching out.
Roger.
Thank you, Marley.
Thank you,
For
Marley.
your service.
Have a good night.
Small grenadier.
I think that was an eel pout.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Getting back into the seep carbonates.
Yeah.
Seep carbonate rocks, I've learned.
Hmm.
Yes, this is the
slabs.
rock version.
Okay, is that a microbial mat off to the left a little
Looks
bit?
like it.
Looking like it. See, how much has he got on this move?
Just another 10 meters.
I could probably stop him now. He's running over me.
There's another octopus.
Bridge nav.
Keep going,
Hold
Andrew.
position.
You
Yeah,
want to stop and look?
Let's just keep going.
Roger.
This
We
does
get
not-
out in front of Argus coming up this hill.
Yeah. Probably.
Let's go, little guy.
Is that what he sounds like? Is that his voice?
Yep, there goes, hey, how's everyone doing?
Is he on Trimex or something?
I hope so at that depth.
There's another microbial mat right there.
Nav's
Yeah, lots
going
of
off
little
comms.
ones.
This
I
is
don't know if you
definitely-
see Argus butt coming in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I see it. I'm trying to see if that was a loop or is that just a
This could be just the
You
way
can
it is.
come up a bit,
just
Mike.
the way it comes out?
Come
No.
up, come up. Come up 5.
Well, no, I want to see if that's an actual twist.
Come up to prevent the loop.
Thorny heads. Squid.
So, Andrew, I have a question. When we see those mat areas in our AUV images, is it safe to mark them as seep
In general,
sites? Is there anything else?
yes. If you see a microbial mat, it's frequently a seep, but it can also be if there's something that's dead and rotting there, which can be buried algae, or we see it often in Antarctica if it's a dead seal or something like that. There's a nice clam bed.
Yeah.
So there could be other reasons why you would have a mat form that could cause it. So it's not necessarily methane coming up, but it can be.
Data switching over.
We recently had a dive in Southern Oregon that has shown a lot of those spots, and I'm pretty sure they're not dead seals.
Yeah, very unlikely dead seals if there's a lot of little spots, and also that is very much how a seep can look, is just a lot of different spots with different areas of seepage.
They might have better luck.
What is that? It's like a floating rock almost.
Jelly?
That jelly.
Yeah, but it was just dark. I thought it looked like a floating rock. It's like, what? That doesn't seem right.
What's that? It's a little mat.
You want to zoom in on it, Andrew, or keep going?
Let's just keep going.
Roger. Pan up a little, Michael.
No, I'm trying to see what's in the butt down cam. Like,
Yeah,
see it?
See it.
I want to bump down a little. Oh, it should be. It looks like it's coming through. Is that a? Yeah, it's a loop.
Great.
But it looks like a. Can't tell if it's like a proper twist.
It's coming. It just came out.
I think it's like it's not a wrap, but more of a
Yeah.
twist. Yeah, you could tell. Look at that.
What's that?
It's a twist.
Yeah, but it's out.
Yeah.
All right, pan up.
Oh, no,
and
it's
come
not.
up.
I don't think it's all the way out. You can see it on the bottom.
Well, you're 13 meter delta, so you're making the loop.
Copy.
I don't know.
Can we look to the right at that? Are you dealing with the twist or the?
Or ignoring the twist for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still there.
It's a nice big carbonate rock there.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. There's another microbial mat off to the right. Not that we need to zoom in on it or anything.
I'm gonna pin it a little harder here for shift change, Andrew.
Yep, that sounds good. Thanks for the great flying and sampling.
Wrong button. Are you there, video?
Nope.
Zoom in. Zoomy zoom. Zoom zoom. And I'm going off comms for shift change. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Video, can we, for the shift change, can you kill the lasers and we'll just shoot this as nice video?
It's not video that controls the lasers, though.
Ah.
And he just went off headset. Yeah. Oh, did he? Dan? No, he's off.
Thank you.
Oh, they heard you. Good. Do you want to go in a little tighter?
I'd actually say a little less tight.
Oh,
Good.
Get the whole rock?
Yeah, like right there is great. Actually, well, let's zoom all the way in, or zoom in tighter, see what it looks like. Yeah, I like that.
Play with focus.
Nice little isopod.
This is Carrie on shore. Just so you know, I get logged out quite frequently, but I always can log back in.
Hi, Carrie. This is Susie.
Oh, hey, Susie. How are you doing?
Pretty tired, but I'm all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems like
Oh.
other folks have been having trouble with V-Link previously. So just try your best, and if we're not responding to you, then try again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I can see that I'm logged out. You know, it tells me when I'm logged out kind of continually. So,
Sure.
oh yeah, and
yeah.
Thanks, Erica, for being there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if there's ever anything that you want to try and convey, you can put it in the chat, and then we can read it even if you're logged out.
Great, yeah, thanks.
Yes. Right now we're doing a shift change, so we're still just waiting to get back up.
Sure. Do you know the little bits of wavy bulbs on this close up? What is it? What are they?
I'm not exactly sure.
Are they?
Andrew's the one that called for the zoom on this. But I would assume the fuzzy stuff is microbes.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see on the smaller screen, but
yeah. So Andrew, are there microbial mats on this rock?
So what we're mostly seeing on this rock are forams, so foraminifera, and they're arborescent forams.
Oh.
So that's the main thing that we're seeing. And some arborescent forams do have methanotrophics imbalance.
Oh,
so
cool.
they might be getting energy from methane, but they're also just all over the place in the deep sea.
Cool. There you go, Carrie.
thank you. Thank you. That answers that. Andrew, have you done transects?
No, we've sort of still been in the exploring stage. And so I think what I was kind of thinking now is that we'll head over the top of the rise. Do you have the map view available on the view to look at?
It was available right before the shift change. At the moment, channel 3 is the van. I can see all of you.
Oh, hi. Wherever.
What would you like me to put up on channel 3?
Can we put the HiPAP on channel 3, please?
Coming up.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning. Good morning, Jess. How are you?
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
Oh.
Great. We're feeling seepy.
You're on
Not
a
sleepy,
marathon.
but seepy.
I don't know if sleepy is a good thing for a person to be.
Good morning.
Maybe a little bit.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
You're on, yeah.
Morning, Kim.
It's 4 in the morning.
Indeed.
All right, so my handover from last watch is we're heading up this knoll, yeah?
Yeah, so we're going to head up this knoll, and we found a nice microbial mat, which we have marked on the map.
Yep.
And I think we'll try to return there if we don't see anything better. But for the meantime, I kind of want to head over the knoll and down to the far side, and then follow that isobath along the steep edge if we can. How does that sound, Carrie?
So kind of this way and then come
That
back
sounds
along
good.
there?
One more time, Aaron?
So you want to come over this and then maybe back along here?
Not quite that far. I was thinking more, a little bit to the right. Move your, yeah, more like right there.
Okay.
It's almost due south.
Okay. I have been warned that the USBL was doing some pretty random things, and so finding these, reacquiring these targets may take some patience.
Okay.
But that's all we got.
Yeah, I've got lots of patience. The manipulator arm is also periodically deciding that it wants to dance rather than do what it wants. So
oh, fantastic.
it's a.
What is working today?
We found a seat.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, that's true. That's a win.
And yeah, Mezzo's completely unbelievable. So, all right, awesome. Let's go.
Our scientist got knocked off again, too.
Oh, Carrie's gone? Oh, no.
There seems to be there's a dust devil next to the
20 meters,
starboard
180.
side.
Roger.
Al, you want to come full wide there, please?
Yeah, I love when it does those little spirals over there.
Reminds me of driving along in the desert.
All right, ready for a move?
Yep.
All right. Reg nav. We get a 20-meter step bearing 180.
So this has been an interesting site because there's a lot of carbonate outcroppings or not outcroppings, but essentially pavements and slabs. They've provided tons of attachment points for corals and anemones and all sorts of good stuff. So it's been very pretty so far. So I hope it continues to be.
Cool.
And in the multi-beam, we didn't find any bubbles, and so we were a bit nervous coming down.
Yep. But you've found lots of evidence of seeps.
Lots of evidence of seeps. So we found a great antimicrobial mat, so we have samples in the basket.
Okay, cool. Good.
How many scientists will be logged in from ashore?
There should be at least
Two?
at least one, if not two.
Okay. I have one participant logged in just recently.
I hear it's useless, but maybe I'll just do a DVL reset. That's okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm off.
All right, onward.
Onward we go.
Looks like we haven't done gauges for like 2 hours, so it's okay if I run through that?
Sure thing.
Drive anybody nuts? besides me.
Oh. Is that a coral?
Like
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah, so it's one of the corals. We've seen quite a few of those with the crabs on top.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing.
You partial zoom while we wait for the ship there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Al?
You going in?
Sorry for the cores, but we can at least see what it is.
I can go in a little, yeah, a little bit tighter.
There's been a couple of corals here that are co-occurring that aren't always co-occurring, so we collected some of them for the Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary folks.
Come line there, Al.
That's a pretty jelly.
That's really pretty. It is a pretty jelly.
Don't go towards the ship. Sub. Speaking to the jelly there.
Lots of crusty bits, eh?
Yeah, lots of crusty bits, not very coreable, but sometimes this is where we'd find mussels or tube worms or yeti crabs, all of which would be fun to find.
Yeah, I've never had a live yeti crab. That would be a pretty good morning.
It's a good way to start the day. Cup of coffee, yeti crab. Not cooked. So there's some microbial mat there.
Yeah.
And very active carbonates, as you can see to the right. The little white holes are often bubbly areas. So it's not bubbly now, but probably has been.
Kim, would you mind coming up on the delta, please?
What's that black thing?
Yeah.
That is
Question.
just above the tube cores right now.
We can take a look. Get some more light on this guy. I think it's this rock feature. Go ahead and push on in there, Al. Al, you want to push in, please?
Okay.
Huh.
What is that?
Garbage? It looks like there's a logo on the top of it.
I'm going in a little tighter.
Sure.
And
Bose headphones. I'm gonna come a little wide. I'm a little far now. Sorry.
That might be a sea urchin. I don't really know what that is.
I don't feel like we concluded anything.
So we're somewhere between a sea urchin and Bose headphones.
I get a better seat here.
Maybe if it's possible for us to like rotate around a little bit more.
Is there a strong interest? Should I hold the ship?
I'll go ahead and push on in there again. Nah, I feel like it's just trash, right?
I don't know. It looks like...
I think it's biology.
It looks livey-breathy to me.
I'm going to go in tighter.
Go ahead. Doesn't that look like a logo on the top, though?
Nope.
No? Okay, never mind.
Going in tighter.
Yeah.
No, it looks like a rock.
Nice.
That is a rock.
Really? With just like some... Is there just some like tunicate or something on it that makes it look...
I'm going tighter.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Go ahead and come wide, actually. We're going to need this start
Shifts on the move.
I think those are actually collateralized sponges. So those are sponges that are both predatory, so they eat zooplankton, as well as they also sometimes have methanotrophic symbionts. So this is an area we would expect to find them. This is really cool.
This is really cool.
There's a little tube worm. Can we zoom in on that tube worm?
Yep.
Predatory sponges, I can't imagine.
Bridge nav, hold position.
Go ahead and push on in there, Al. Nice. It is live.
And then that's an acrorac shell, so that's not a mussel, it's a solemide clam, which
Actually, sorry, go ahead and come wide. Still getting my bearings for the morning here.
well, I think this morning's going to be a lot of things just randomly moving on you anyway, so.
Roger that. Sounds good. All right, let's try getting a better shot there. Go ahead, Al.
Very cool. Let's go ahead and go and collect that one.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'll get you a better frame grab there.
Are you going to get tugged? Do I need to back up?
No, that's okay. I'm
Okay.
just messing around with the HD. Nice.
You got a frame grab there, Susie?
Yeah.
Not yet. Get another one because that thing was wiggling all over the place.
Okay.
Now you saw it.
Alrighty. Good?
Come on out,
All right.
Jess.
Good. Don't forget we can turn back on the lasers.
Yeah, can we get the lasers on, please?
Sure. Did you need another shot with the lasers?
That's okay, because we're going to collect it.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure that they
thank
were
you.
on for future reference. Sure thing. Oh, yeah, with relation to the ship. Gotcha.
Thank you, Susie. Good catch.
You guys want to slurp this? How do you want to do this?
I think we could just pick it up.
Pick it up? Roger.
Oh, we could try this sticky fingers if you wanted. Or you could just grab it with them in it.
Huh.
They tend to be pretty robust.
I wonder if pretty robust means it might fall through the fingers. Hey, Aaron, you want to do me a favor?
Sure. Ready?
Yeah.
I think it may be hard for the fingers to grab up. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do you guys need another frame grab, or are you good?
I think we're good.
Okay. And so we might have some issues going starboard, but we can try.
Yeah, I heard.
And if not, are there any open boxes in the front of the vehicle in the toolbox?
The forward bio box A is open.
Rudder.
Although if this comes cleanly, we may put it in B with the other two corals. It depends how it comes out of the seafloor.
Okay.
All right. Kim, would you mind being on the kill switch, just in case? Great. So we'll go to, and is there anything floating in the starboard bio box right now?
No, nothing's floating, and in fact, we might have accidentally held it down with a rock.
Huh.
Convenient.
Gotcha. Copy that. Bye. Okay. Huh. Not liking my parking, sorry. Let me try this one more time. Okay.
I'm going to push in a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead there, Al. That should be good. Got 2 cameras on it. Thank you. Actually, before I do that, let me just turn down the grip force a bit so I don't kill your sample. Okay. Sorry? I didn't catch that, Kim. Sorry. Huh.
Seems like it's not on there too strongly. I shouldn't have said that. Well done.
Nice.
All right. Looks like it's kind of loose in my grip there, though, hey? Oh, too much, sorry. Well, you might get some fragments. Sorry about that.
That's okay. They're really strong.
Roger.
Zoom out.
Yeah, go ahead and come wide. Do you think this is gonna float or sink there, Andrew?
It's gonna sink.
Okay. See if we can go around the side here. It's drifting on its own. Nice. That's what I like.
That's what I did earlier when we were trying to very delicately sample a coral and just decided to wave itself.
All right, definitely below the cheek plate now, so. Gonna go ahead and pop open that starboard box there, Kim. Oh, no, never mind, just kidding. That's as far as she goes, folks. Nice.
Then.
Yep.
Well,
So
we're
we
not.
can put it in the forward box.
Roger.
Or the forward box is nice this time of year. It's good view. View from the porch.
A good vintage.
Gonna get cozy in there.
Interesting. Okay. Now she's not responding, going left or right. Okay. Maybe we can try cycling power. No, then we'll lose a sample. Never mind. That doesn't work.
We could try it after we drop the sample into something.
If you want, it looks like these are smaller, potentially smaller bit fragments. We could try slurping if we want to preserve space.
I think that particular set can just go in with the corals, so I'm not concerned about that. I think some of the other things may be more problematic.
Sure, okay.
I may grab.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Try out.
Go ahead.
Oh, floaty thing. Get in there.
All right. Coming in. Be ready to kill it whenever you get a chance there, Kim, if it decides to go weird.
Never played football, but I kind of feel like the bubble cam view is what one would get if they did play football.
Okay, dropping it here. Not gonna futz around too much this bin. Awesome.
Oh.
Okay, wrist a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you little bugger.
Well, that's what happens when you smash your sample, am I right? Am I right? Let's see here.
Nice job, Jess.
Yes.
Sweet.
Cool.
Good job.
And the other thing I'd like